Hey salam, I hope you guys are well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making aloo chicken curry. Aloo chicken or potato chicken curry is a well famous dish in India and Pakistan. I will be showing you the best way of making this curry, and this is the only recipe you will need. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. I am using here a kilogram of chicken with the bone. You can replace chicken with beef or mutton. You want to use half the amount of potatoes compared to meat. So the potatoes are roughly around half a kilogram. Don't use small uneven pieces. You want to cut them into large chunks and soak in water to prevent darkening. We're using equal amount of onions and tomatoes in weight. Make sure to cut the tomatoes in small pieces. This helps the skins dissolve and not float in the gravy. Also grab fresh green chilies. You can use more or less. Fresh ginger garlic paste. We also going to use some of the natural yogurt for this recipe. Here we've got some of the homemade chicken stock. It's going to make our chicken curry nice and rich. This stock was prepared using the leftover carcass from the chicken. For the whole spices, we're using here black cardamom, green cardamom, some of the red chili flakes, cumin seeds, fennel seeds, cassia bark, black peppercorns, half a star anise, cloves. You will also need to use red chili, turmeric, and of course salt. I'm using a non-stick pan to cook the curry today. It's best to use a heavy bottomed pan. It will prevent burning and ensures even cooking. So something like a thick karahi. Or first you want to turn up the heat to on medium high. You can use ghee or oil for this recipe. When the oil is nice and hot, we're going with our onions. A really good mix to that, and you want to cook the onions until they are nice and golden brown. Onions must be properly golden brown. Lightly browned onions will float in the gravy and just ruin the texture. You want the onions to be slightly crispy so they will easily crumble, so later on when the moisture is added, they will just dissolve into the mixture. Few more seconds to go. You can see almost all the onions are nice and golden brown. Exactly what we're looking for. Now at this point in time, we're going to throw in our chicken. A teaspoon of salt we're going to add now, and we're going to check the salt later for taste. Our ginger garlic paste goes straight in. The ginger garlic is going to help remove some of the smell from the chicken. Now you want to cook and brown the chicken. A really good mix to that. I'm just going to turn up the heat because the temperature of the pan and the oil will go down. So I'm just going to increase the temperature and really fry the chicken. Should take you around 5 to 6 minutes. One of the best chicken curry that you guys gonna try, trust me. And especially with the aloo or potatoes, it's so good, Do not add any water to the chicken. Frying will enhance the flavor and will prevent the chicken from breaking. Now as you can see, the chicken has an amazing color from those onions as well as from browning. Exactly what we're looking for at this point. Now we're gonna throw in our tomatoes. A really good mix of that. Let the tomatoes cook until they are soft. We need them to melt away into our gravy, alright? I'm gonna turn the heat back down to medium. It's been around 2 minutes. Now we're going with our chicken stock. Chicken stock is gonna have a lot of flavor. We're also gonna mix in our yogurt slowly, alright? Slowly add that in and mix it. Just make sure the heat is on low while you mix it. We don't want the yogurt to split. Using around a cup of yogurt. The amount can also depend on how much tomatoes you're using, so bear that in mind. Gradually increase the heat to medium again, alright? As you can see, we haven't added any water. All this water is from the yogurt and some from the stock as well, of course. Now you also want to add your mixed spices into that. Our whole green chilies. A really good mix to that now. Now you want to let this mixture cook until the oil starts to separate. When the oil is separated, it signals the masala is well cooked. Exactly what we're looking for. Looks amazing. At this point of time, we're going to throw in our turmeric and red chili. It's going to deepen the color and of course add a bit of spice to our curry. A really good mix of that again. Look at that. Exactly what we're looking for. As you can see, the chicken is not breaking as well. This is why it's really important to fry the chicken in the beginning. Now the chicken is almost done. At this point of time, going with our potatoes. Again, we're gonna fry the potatoes to ensure they won't break easily. So the potatoes have done frying. Now we're going with some water. You can use more or less water depending on your liking. Also, you only want to add the water once the masala is fully cooked. After you've added the water, first boil it on high heat first. Now at this point in time, you want to check for any seasoning. Adjust the salt if needed. That's perfect for me. You can add more salt if needed. Now turn the heat to low, place the lid. Now let this cook for around 15 minutes until the potatoes are completely done. Make sure the heat is on low like I said. Alright guys, let's check our aloo chicken curry. Look at that. Now you can turn off the heat and just garnish it with some of the fresh coriander, like so. Leave the lid closed for additional 5 to 6 minutes and your chicken curry is ready. Thick, rich, flavorful gravy with tender chicken and perfectly cooked large potato pieces. So delicious. You guys gonna really enjoy this potato chicken curry with your family and friends. Like I said before, this is the only recipe you will need for aloo chicken curry, and you have to make it at least once a month. Our amazing aloo chicken curry done. Alright guys, let's try our aloo chicken. Serving it with some of the naan bread, get some of the gravy. Look at that, so nice and rich. First let's try the gravy along with the potatoes. Bismillah. Wow, that is so delicious, I'm lost for words, really. This gravy is so good, One of the best chicken curry ever. Let's try our chicken now. Look so nice and tender that is. Bismillah. Wow, so mouth-watering. It is so good, Another bite. Wow, this chicken curry is to die for. Goes perfect with the naan bread, Packed with so much flavor, so nice and rich. Get some of the chicken with the potatoes. The broth is so good, And just look at the chicken, Bismillah. I promise you haven't tried a potato chicken curry like this before. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure subscribe, make sure you like. Inshallah, see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom, make for your dad, make for your family. Enjoy.